Welcome to Flamecast. This is Todd Platz. And with me...
Boy, you can't even hold it together for an intro?
Well, I was waiting for you to kind of jump in there. I guess I didn't tell you, but...
No, alright. Yeah, this is Matt Spielman.
Yeah, alright. Yes, going back to some of the regulars here, so... You've had Travis a couple of times, and now you've had Matt a few times, and... Basically, I'm looking for anyone that'll talk. Yeah, because, it's just like kind of a group, I guess. Anyways. So how have you been?
Alright. It's, 2014 is half past already. That seems amazing.
I know,
of course,
I was just looking at, what is it, Tuesday is the 15th. It's like the summer is halfway over at that point.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, we'd be totally panicking by now. I'd be like, oh no, school's coming.
Yeah, now it's just like, another day of work. Yeah. So, yeah, you do anything for the 4th of July weekend? Anything interesting?
I did yard work. We actually did like 24 bags worth because we were catching up. It was finally, it had been so, so hot after we had such a cool long winter, and then we went from the 40s to the 90s and humid. And so you could hardly work out there. And then it was finally just in the 70s. So it was almost the first nice weekend of the year.
Yeah, it's kind of been like that here. Although we really haven't had any 90-degree days all that much. They've been 80s or 70s, but it was like, yeah, going from like 40s to all of a sudden, here's 70s for you. Maybe we'll go back to 40s, maybe a day of 50s, then back to 70s again. It's like, give us like an in-between there, but nah. So it's been kind of weird. But then with all the rain here, we've kind of been lucky because Pine Island hasn't flooded again, so yay!
Well, I don't mean to chuckle because I know it has several times, but I guess if you set the bar low, you can have a good year.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't have to drive around like 40 miles to find a way home, so hey, that's a plus.
Just strap a boat on your car next time.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of boats, my 4th of July weekend, went up to the cabin again and took my kayak with, and it's been like 2 years since I've been able to take that thing out, because last year I missed out on the summer holidays because I was on call each weekend, so I didn't get to go anywhere, but this time brought the kayak with and went out a few times, and nice and peaceful.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, one other thing that we missed out on, though, was our high school reunion.
Yep.
But, I was on call that weekend, but, we can still revisit the past by going back to our yearbooks.
Our own reunion, a bilateral reunion, why not?
Sure. And I've been, keeping these handy for the day that this day would come.
You were just like, aha, you're like time capsuling it. I actually did find mine. Well, first of all, the one I've had for a long time wasn't mine. And then it was the senior year one, so that did no good. And I eventually found a box mysteriously labeled yearbooks in my basement. And lo and behold, it was correctly filed.
All right. That's always good. Yeah, I'm looking through some of these, and some of the things people wrote. Like my one from 88 here. Just happened to open that one up first, and I've got a big long message in here from Kevin Spencer. And it starts off going down the page, then it winds back up the page, and then goes across and everything else, and it's just sucks to try to read because you're like turning your book all over just to be able to read the thing. I hate it when people do that, but
Yeah, exactly. I think about half the notes in mine are written backwards.
I used to do it too.
That's a pain in the butt. Oh, I did mine backwards and upside down, I think.
Oh my god, dude.
And then Kevin Mansdorf did his in Russian, which I don't know if I ever actually translated. Of course, now I could just take a quick picture and Google it. Maybe I could find out easily what exactly he said. He said, "Meet me in 23 and a half years." I missed it.
Oh, crap. Let's see. What do we got in 86? A few blank pages.
Yeah, I don't have anything written in 86.
Oh my god,
I didn't know anybody. We came from church school, dude. You didn't know anybody.
86 is like totally blank. Well, we knew each other. Couldn't we have written in each other's books?
Maybe we didn't. No one gave us the instructions like you should have people write this stuff down.
I know, we didn't have cars at that point, so we couldn't drive each other's place and sign them. Maybe that was it. Who knows? Let's see what we got in 87. Okay, first page I open up. Yep, it's one that spirals from the outside to the inside. Ah, Jesus Christ. From Tammy O'Connor. Ugh. Which, I can't even think now of her married name, but Tammy anyways. Let's see, I've got one from Chris Camerath here. Some of his are kind of interesting to read. Let's see. What does he say in 87? Hey Todd, it's great to see you again. It's been a while. We're juniors already. So, okay. Our sophomore yearbooks, we're getting our junior year.
What?
Yeah. Well, it would probably be like the summer right after. But yeah. So yeah, okay, we're juniors already, hard to believe. Take some great pictures this year and have some fun.
How could that be? Did he
those
write
of
in
you
the wrong one?
No. For those of you who don't know, my first choice of a degree in college was photojournalism. And you see how
the dream.
Yeah. Somewhere along the line, I found out that maybe I should be making more money than that. So,
yeah, I think 25 years back, the idea of working for newspapers is probably a good call on your part.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't have an 87 one. I don't know if I really don't have an 87 one, or I just didn't find it.
Let's see. He continues here. You've always been a great friend. I just wish I could be as nice to you. Well, I guess I'm a nice guy. Good luck, and I know you'll make a great photographer. Yeah. Let's see.
It doesn't have to be your profession for you to be a great one.
Yeah.
Well, a great one for fun.
It became more satisfying to treat it as a hobby rather than a job. So,
many things are.
Yeah.
I like physics a lot more as a hobby than a job. I didn't like physics as much when I did it for a grade, but I like it for fun just to try.
Did you have, oh, shoot. Who'd you have for physics? Were we in the same class?
Yeah, we were like lab mates, dude, in physics. Don't you remember our light filament shark?
Not really. All I remember, the most I remember from that class is Kurt Shellpepper getting on the teacher's nerves because he kept asking so many questions.
I'm looking at 86. I see state champion Jeff Balcom, and our homeroom, homeroom mate. He's a good guy.
Yep. Yeah, I see him on Facebook every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not friends with him directly, but some other people are, and every once in a while, yeah, I'll post something. But yeah.
Who was our physics? But I was thinking more like not particle physics, but relativistic physics. But who was our physics teacher in high school?
Yeah, I've got a yearbook right here. I can look it
Yeah,
up.
how about that? We just need to find the faculty section.
Faculty, where are you? Oh, come on.
Sports.
Faculty. Here we go. It's not over there. It's not over there.
Oh, here we go.
George Morgan.
Yep, I just saw it just before.
Mr. Morgan. Yeah.
Morgan. I liked that physics class. That was fun.
Yeah, it was probably more challenging for me. I mean, I got through it, but it was like,
Not going that route.
Yeah, some of the math and stuff just killed me. So, let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, here's one from this guy. Signed his name Matt, 89, so fine.
Whoa. Tricky.
Dear Todd, may you always have rolls on Friday.
You know what?
Not high V.
You say that. I'm looking. Well, I'm ahead in the '88 book, and I do see on page 38 for homeroom a picture of a box of rolls, and good ones. Actually, two pictures. One on its own, and one with people looking out in surprise at how good they are.
Let's see. May you also always have stick-'em fights with Mike, like when we were little freshmen. Little with a question mark behind it. Stay away from Kara, and always keep away from other girls when you want someone to like you.
You follow that advice? I don't think so.
Did I have that problem?
Well, if you bring it up, I could say were there not 3 antichrists in Fairmont, all of them identified by you because of attempted relationships and the avoiding of
that kind of happened a lot, didn't it?
I don't know. Moving forward.
Oh. Okay, next sentence. Remember me and watch the computer software department for a dedication to you. Hey, where's my dedication, man?
I don't
know. And then you signed it. Okay. Yeah. And then speaking of girls and stuff, one from Mike Bullock, our homeroom mate. Good luck with all the girls and don't work too hard at McDonald's. This is interesting. Bill Maurice, which you remember him, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Lived in my neighborhood and we had our little club and stuff. Okay, Todd, you're a good ally, football player, and eater. Eater? What the heck?
You gotta have some skill, right?
Yeah. You're a great neighbor, president, and photographer, but you're a superior friend. Bill Maurice. Oh, all right. So you find anything interesting?
Well, I'm in the next year, so I'm in 88. I don't have my 87 book, so I don't know if you're caught up in that or not.
Okay, I got to 88 here.
I am surprised. Well, so the first thing was when we were looking at Mr. Morgan, I do see on the 88 front page of the faculty is a action shot of Mr. Dice teaching.
Oh yeah.
And then then there's the International Baccalaureate page 36, and I'm thinking, well, Russ Ludke was in Honors English 12? And no offense, Russ. I mean, I didn't remember you as that much of a scholar, but I was mistaken.
I suppose I should read Kevin's, but god damn, he made it hard.
Yeah, he made his. He wrote his half of it backward, and then he switched. He must have gotten tired and started writing forward.
Okay, let's see. Todd, once upon a time, our homeroom was a fair and quiet place where rolls were brought in happiness every Friday, and we could quietly study while carefully listening to the tone. Then our contentedness was shattered by a neo-Nazi Neanderthal named Dawn.
Who wrote that?
This is Kevin.
Okay.
Not only has she corrupted our roll system by bringing donuts, if she brings anything at all,
Oh.
but she has also polluted the air with hairspray, real metal belts, and loud, foul words. We can only hope for the God Almighty, Hillary, to strike her down. Anyway, I'm finally out of McDonald's and into freedom, Shopko. I wish you a lot of
words in
luck
mine too.
and tolerance. Yeah. He was just like a writing machine where he copied the same ideas for yearbook
well,
to yearbook.
You know, that happens.
Yeah.
Well, see, so here's where the backwards part starts. Matt, well, I hope you can't read this. Then you'll know how I felt. And then he says enough of that and writes some stuff and then switches back to backwards. I can confirm something for you, though. I mean, if we're going to bring it up, you brought it up.
Oh, okay.
So there's a rather lengthy page with artwork from a Todd Pletz.
Ooh.
And there's some other stuff, but toward the end there is one paragraph that says, so you keep count. Thanks for trying to help me with all the problems I've had, all the girls I've liked, such as Maureen, Antichrist 1, Antichrist 2, Tammy, Nikki, Jackie, Katie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shit, there's been so many I've lost track. I hope the right one comes along at the right time. Now, I thought there were 3 Antichrists, but maybe that was even the last summer. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's Nikki, Jackie, and Katie? I can get Tammy and Maureen.
Well, we're thinking of the same Tammy, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot, the first one kind of eludes me. Must not have been that important.
Well, it's not just a fling. I'm gonna start.
Yeah, the other two, I won't get into that.
Okay, all right, that's enough of that. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, here's another one from Chris. Remember that night in Saigon when we were trapped in the bunker, shells exploding around us, and me without my toothpaste? Thanks for joining us at the corner table. Good luck with the pictures.
So I've got 2. You have to see them together, or not see them. You have to read them together. So first I have, and apparently the highly stylish backwards writing. Was let's see, Matt. I had to write like everyone else. Carrie. And then underneath it, writing forwards, Matt, I'll write backwards because I'm not in the mood to write in your language. See above. Anyway, I'm going to finish eating now. See ya. Arg. Ryan.
Yeah, I was just flipping through the pages, trying to see if there was any blank ones where people wrote stuff.
Uh-huh.
And just paging through. Now I can't find it, but oh, there it is. By one of the Antichrist 1, where it lists her name along the side.
No.
I put 666.
No.
Oh, and right next to her is David Boomgarden, otherwise known as Cheeseball. And I even wrote above his picture, Cheeseball, it's not easy being cheesy. Oh, good lord. Let's see, we got, oh my god.
There's Travis.
You took up 2 pages in this one, Matt.
Well, no, you took up 2 pages of mine too, so there you go. Did I write into, or did I don't think I did artwork.
Well, it was, uh, well, I guess closer to a page and a half, but yeah, it's all solid writing. Well, I might as well read it, I guess, huh?
I guess. Aha.
And in the, okay, you did this one at a 45-degree angle.
What a jerk.
Well, hey, it's still
How
easier to
can we
read than
make it
those
difficult?
spiral ones and
Well,
stuff.
just wait till we're like trying to do this and we're 90 and you're like, I can't even tell what you wrote. It's maybe you were just sneezing or your pen broke. I don't know.
Okay, but since you started at a 45-degree angle, you've got a little space like at the corner of the page.
Uh-huh.
This is to... You wrote so small, I can't read this. Oh, okay. This is to fill space while I think.
Ah.
And it's like you go out maybe half an inch from the corner on both sides, and that's how much space you wrote that in. Okay. Dear Todd, well, I guess we've had a lot of good times the past few years, huh? I can remember the surprise I got on the first day of school, our freshman year, when I walked in and saw you there. Lots of memories from the HR homeroom, like clay fights with Mr. Bullock, Belcom's demands for rolls.
The important things in life.
Yeah. Mr. K's intro speech. What was the name of the guy before him? You put in parentheses. I don't know if I ever knew.
I don't know that I ever knew. I just knew the story about why he wasn't there anymore.
What was the story?
Well, and remember, folks, this was the late 80s. It was because he was outed as gay, I think, or I don't think it was so directly, but it was. Well, he was the wrestling coach and art teacher, just like Mr. Queasley, and he was. Who knows if it was outed, accused, whatever. So he left.
Huh.
I don't remember. I mean, Queasley's out, and I mean he didn't say it quite exactly in those words, but that's the only way I know from his story.
Man. Well, that's
Different
a revelation.
times.
Good Lord. Yeah. Okay. Continuing. Then going downstairs. Kevin's freshman year. And the Jetsons and Captain Crunch Party. I remember that.
The Jetsons and Captain Crunch Party.
Yeah,
Where?
we sat there and watched the Jetsons and ate Captain Crunch during homeroom.
Oh.
Instead of having rolls. And it had to be regular Captain Crunch. They didn't want any of that peanut butter crap or the Crunch Berries.
No, Crunch Berries are the best. I don't know what we're
Yeah, I don't know. It was, what's his name? I can't think of his name now, but he was kind of in charge of that stuff. And he demanded that it's just regular Captain Crunch. What a boring person. Okay. Getting Dawn to bring rolls, which you crossed out, and then wrote donuts last year. Mr. Kerberg's study hall, 9th grade science and English. Miss Searson's class. Remember the fights Elb, Mike, and who was that guy got into. The main thing I remember about that class, though, was our last day where she had to smell your can of Mountain Dew to check for beer.
She couldn't believe that I was so full of joy in a natural state.
Oh, God, and that just made you laugh even more.
It made me just about pass out, I think.
Let's see. The last day of school party in her room. That was it, yeah. Your Star Trek program. I still have a paper copy of that floating around somewhere, I think. I printed out my code for that program. I don't know if you remember that. It was the Kobayashi Maru scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And you came up with the idea of... I was trying to have a bird of prey exploding, and I basically just went and changed the colors on it until it faded to black.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, hey, that looks more like the ship is cloaking or decloaking. I'm like, oh, yeah, it does. So that's what I ended up using for that. But anyways, I probably, I still have the 5 1/4 floppy for that too.
Do you? I
Yeah.
think I came across my titling for World War III at some
Oh yeah, I
point.
remember that. Where it took like 5 minutes for a turn to go through.
And it was really basically fighting over Libya, which I guess was prescient because they did it. But I
Yeah.
had imagined the World War would start then.
Let's see. Driving to Mankato and the Vega, listening to Carlin. Yeah, those are good times. You introduced me to George Carlin.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow! I did not know that.
Yes.
Well,
And
you're welcome.
yes, thank you. Gordy's "Won't You Be My Neighbor" picture. The slide fights.
Actually, do you know when I was looking for these books, I came across a full 8x10 copy of Stop Here on Red.
Oh yeah.
And I have another picture, and I have to look and see. I mean, it looks like a nice picture of Kevin, like maybe blown up from his yearbook picture, but scribbled across the top is Kevin for Queen of Halloween.
Oh my god.
Which
Yeah,
must have been hilarious at some time, but I don't really know why.
I can take credit for the first picture, but not the second. I don't know where
Oh,
that one would have come from. Because I've got that Stop Here on Red picture actually mounted on a cardboard and ready to frame.
ready to frame at any minute.
Yeah, if he ever
I
comes
remember the
by, I
sign
should
that
all of a sudden swap one of my pictures out and stick that one there.
I remember the sign where that was, where it is that we took that picture. I don't know why. I mean, we were by the Science Museum because we were downtown
Right.
St. Paul. That was right outside Schindler's.
Yeah. Yep. Ah, good old Schindler's. Not there anymore.
Nope.
Let's see. The slide fights, the hairspray, ruler, belt, and chair dawn taming sessions. The dawn.
Jerks. What a
The
bunch of jerks.
I know, we sound like such assholes.
I believe the right word would be teenagers. That would express the proper mix of stupidity and arrogance.
The Don Young songbook. Trying to get me to work at McDonald's. Going to the Powder Puff and Homecoming games. In parentheses, how could it rain that much? Yeah, wasn't it the Homecoming one we went to and we just got drenched?
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like freezing cold too. But see, all of those pictures you had to get for a photography class. Honor pass with Mr. Bullock, pen fights with Mr. Bullock. We just had a lot of fights
from freshman
with him.
year. I remember Corey Anderson started in typing class launching pencils with the like pounding shift and pounding the middle of the keyboard to launch pencils over like to the second row in front of him.
Corey, it's misbehaving. Let's see. Remember the spilled milk incident? Supposedly we
I don't.
spilled Mike's milk or something.
Did we? I don't remember that.
I don't remember either. Going out to eat for lunch for the first time.
That was awesome. And then and of course you couldn't go to the competition parties, so we were the only ones whipping down to McDonald's and back in 25 minutes.
Well,
Whipping down fries.
Yeah, I think we only attempted that once. But
I think it was more than once, but
well, maybe twice, but not too often because I was just pushing it.
that was definitely pushing it.
Let's see, where was I? You starting to work at McDonald's. That one little counter test you had to take. Would you like a medium Coke with that order, sir?
Oh my gosh. I don't remember that.
All of the times of watching Doctor Who together and groaning if it was an early one.
No, black and white. What eye torture.
I don't know if I'd say that anymore, though. Come to appreciate them. Yeah.
I like actually the new Doctor Who's are pretty awesome too. I just binged watch. I think I'm still one season behind, but I went to Budapest at the beginning of March this year for work, and I binge watched season 1 to 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good stuff. Corey's finally starting to watch it too now. He was telling me today. I've only been on his case about it for like 5 years, saying, "You got to watch these things. Come on."
It's good. No, I know it says Doctor Who, but it's good.
Yeah. Well, I think being that the new series are only like 13 episodes in length. It's a lot easier to take them in that way. So you're not going through like 26 episodes or something like that. Let's see. Cruising the streets of Fairmont together and wait. Cruising the streets of Fairmont in the Vega, shouting at girls with a PA. All the Girls, Antichrist 1 and 2. See, there wasn't a 3 yet. Well, although you list Maureen, Katie, the girl at work, the new girl at work, the 8th grader in the hallway. Oh, crap. Now the girl you always see at the pool that I'm not sure if you like. To which I wrote on there to remind myself, no way.
Lest we get the wrong idea.
Yeah.
8th grader in the hallway is fine for a senior to look at, but in the pool, no.
Okay, playing Castle Risk when there's nothing else to do.
Oh my gosh, I haven't played Castle Risk. Do they still make that?
No, I haven't seen it in years.
That's why eBay is there.
Yeah. I'm sure they're going for like over 100 on eBay, probably.
Actually, I also just found, I found my old Battle Mech, because I've been playing MechWarrior Online, which is an awesome game. I found I don't know if it's an official, I have an official movie book, right? Like you used to get to buy books when you went to the movie of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I know I have a totally trashed one of Star Wars, which if it was good would be worth thousands.
Oh my god, yeah.
But I do have one of Empire Strikes Back. But I mean, I also have a bunch of Mad magazines, which are masking taped together.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I had a few of those movie theater handouts. I remember I had one for Tron.
Well, handouts are, I mean, I had to buy these. They're like, you had to buy them. They had them under the counter.
No, these were like just handout stuff. 'Cause I had one for Star Trek 2 as well. Oh, shoot, what else? Might have had one for E.T. as well. Anyway.
Well, there you go, Todd. See, you're totally wrong. You can get Castle Risk for $12.95.
Get out! No way.
On eBay, yeah. It looks like a newer box. Like if you want the classic one, it's $17.99.
Oh, jeez! Holy crap!
I think it was American Pickers. I think it was one of the guys said just because it's old doesn't mean it's valuable.
Yeah, that's true. I remember they made. Didn't they make an edition where it was regular Risk on one side and Castle Risk on the other?
Yep, that's the $17.99 one.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, here's one. Here's a 1990 Risk and Castle Risk. They want $45. Vintage original, $45.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But there's a new looking one for $12.95. They may still make it.
Oh, maybe. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a classic. Holy cow! So from Amazon, you can get it Prime eligible for $119.99. But free shipping. Free shipping.
That makes all the difference, you know.
Yeah. It averages out.
Yeah.
Well, no, you gave me the. Oh, and it's damaged even. It's got like a big old tape spot.
Oh.
You gave me the craving. Now what I want though, I want the Castle Risk app. I need to play it on my tablet, and if not, then I need to make one.
There you go.
Castle Risk Online. Look, that's Google will take me there.
Damn. Let's see. Continuing. Playing with all the G.I. Joe toys at the same time. Playing Trivia Pursuit Junior Edition and finishing in one turn.
I remember that was that rainy day after we went back to your house to escape the rain from homecoming, and that's what we did.
Let's see. Figuring out how to win at Legend of Zelda. Playing Contra. Playing Dark Tower. Dark Tower is awesome. I love that game. There is an online version of that.
Motor.
Yeah. There's an online version of that that I played before. Yeah, I should send you the... Actually, I'll post the link in the... when I post the podcast.
There you go. This will be the Gamers Edition.
Yeah. Playing Catch in Bill's Backyard. Trying to get Carla to give back your Calvin and Hobbes books. Which I remember that because... although she doesn't. Because I friended her on Facebook, and I'm like, yeah, remember when I gave you my Calvin and Hobbes books, and then I tried to get them back, and it took so long? And she had no idea.
See, all high schoolers are jerks, even the girls. I did find among the things I found on my search for these yearbooks, I have my Joker Killing Joke shirt. I did find my Billy and the Boingers World Tour shirt.
Oh, no way.
And my Class of '89 signed sweatshirt, which I'm like, oh, that would be funny to wear to a reunion.
Oh my! I still have mine. It's
Yeah. Like
not that I can.
Dude, we're whipping them out.
I don't know if I'd be able to wear it anymore, but I think I stuck it in like an airtight bag. It's stored away somewhere.
Mine is folded in the box.
Let's see. The infamous article on the car crash.
Oh, yeah. I actually think I have some copy of the Echo, and the only reason I could think I would save one, unless it was the Senior Wills, would be that article.
Getting lost finding Ceylon. I remember that. Because I think, wasn't that the time the dashboard lights were going out on me?
Oh, that could be.
So we were driving like totally in the dark, and it's like we had to turn on the overhead light in order to see how fast we were going or whatever. It's like, okay, we're driving along. How fast do you think we're going? 50, 60. Turned it on. 70. Holy shit.
I recall several times trying to drive to empty, coasting into the gas station and having that be victory.
Oh my god. I remember doing that once. And that was actually the closest I've ever got. Well, maybe the closest I didn't get, because I ended up, stalling like just a couple of feet away from the gas pump.
Ooh.
It was my first year of college, actually, and I didn't want anyone else using my car, so I purposely left it on empty. And I'm like, okay, if they're going to drive it, they got to fill it up with gas. Well, I get home, and still no one's driven the thing, so I had to get gas myself, and yeah, I ended up running out. Let's see. Arguing which direction is north. When we were finding Ceylon, I guess. Oh my god. Telling Lonnie about the various terrorism courses.
What? I do not remember that.
What was his name? It was... Lonnie... I can picture him. I just can't think of his last name now. But, oh yeah, you had him talked into... that there was actually terrorism courses you could take as... part of extra classes you could take at high school.
How bad, you could not do that kind of a joke now.
Oh god, no.
Then it was just funny.
Let's see. Watching you lose all your money. Continued. Line going up to the top of the next page. Betting on the horse race while I get millions.
The cartel. The post-prom party cartel. Chuck-a-luck. That was the game. I think it was Mr. Morgan running Chuck-a-luck, and he'd just give you better odds just because.
Driving everyone home afterwards. How did we get Self-Check 3?
Oh, I remember. I was just thinking about that like 3 days ago. Self-Check 3. Making the Lincoln go into testing mode.
Yep.
one of the first driver information computers in existence.
Yeah. The countdowns to the end of all the school years. Reconstructing your relationship with Chris. The lab final in Science 9. What a
The
lab
mud.
let's see. What a lab partner Carrie Reitzman was, huh? Almost as good as Eek.
What?
Oh, because for our final sludge test thing that
Yep.
we had to do, um, one of our dishes of stuff, she ended up pouring down the drain.
Oh.
But we ended up figuring out what it was anyways, but it was just kind of like, oh my god, what did you just do?
I remember because Corey Soma was my lab partner, and he used to like to play with the Bunsen burner. But I remember at the
God.
end, I wasn't quite sure, and so he tasted it.
Oh, jeez.
And lucky for him, it was citric acid, not another kind of acid. But
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure, so he tasted it.
Well, you know, that's what MacGyver would do. So. Watching Kevin grow to a young man from childhood.
You were so bad. I do occasionally tell people, and if you think that we get mature over the next 4 years in college, you're wrong. Because I do tell people about how we would mutually send our friends from high school informational pamphlets on bedwetting. And I forget whatever ailment someone could help us with, particularly when we were all in dorms, we'd make sure and send it to each other.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I think it was Ryan that sent Kevin the package of orange Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that got a little overboard.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. It wasn't it. Was it elbow red, cat puke orange, something? The name expanded to
let's
quite
see.
quite a few
I know
adjectives.
there was elbow red cat puke, but it might have had orange in there too.
I think by the time it
At some
got to
point.
the Kool-Aid as the ancestors' ashes, I think orange was at the end there.
Hmm.
That was after we left. There was an escalation, an unsightly escalation after we left.
Yeah. Let's see. Saying hi to Gretchen in the morning. Our wild Christmas parties. We had wild Christmas parties?
I don't know. I do remember.
They were so wild,
that,
I can't remember them.
Yeah, I mean that's how you tell. I remember Mr. Soma starting a fire in the chemistry lab. Was that senior year or junior year? So we went to the last day of school and we didn't know, and we were both there, but nobody was there because school got called off because of it. So we just weren't we playing tag with like a racquetball or something for a while, for an hour or two, just because we were there?
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Do you remember the fire? I mean, the fire was out before we were there, but the fall term had ended one day early.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, flashing people in the hallway. Flashing in quotation marks. Because, being the photographer, I had my camera flash with me and
Oh yeah,
just have it charged up and walk by someone and turn on the flash right in their eyes.
jerks.
Yeah, oh my god. Let's see. Suffering through Fayed. Trying to organize the roll schedule despite John and Joey. Supposedly they never brought stuff, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Walking the hallways. I remember that one time what was it? We were walking the hallways, and it was during our honor pass. And what did we do? Kick open the door or something like that. And we ended up getting in trouble from Mr. Shu. Or at least you did. Or maybe it was just talking. But I remember kicking open doors when we got to them, though.
Yeah, this would be pretty funny to take a ninja leap up and kick them in from midair.
Yep, exactly.
I remember the emergency exit doors, waiting to go for the next hour from the cafeteria, and everybody would congregate. There was the stairs down to the lower level of the auditorium. Everybody congregated there, and those emergency exit doors, I remember kicking several times.
Oh yeah, yep. Let's see. Witnessing the invention of Italian dunkers. Finding out just how good Hardee's chicken sticks are. And
I
everything.
don't remember chicken sticks.
Me neither. I haven't been to Hardee's in so
dunkers,
long.
Sure,
Holy crap.
No, I've never heard them called that before, or since.
Yeah.
But Donkey Cheesy Bread, I mean, every pizza place does that now.
Oh, yeah. And everything else that I forgot of that we haven't experienced yet.
Just to cover the rest of reality.
Have fun throughout life and make those business courses pay off. Supposedly, I was thinking about business at that point.
Yeah, I had the inside track. I knew.
Keep in touch.
Listening to your father.
Which I have been doing. And watch those girls. I can watch them, I guess.
From afar.
Oh, and this one just kills me. The least you can do in college is find someone else to counsel you about them.
Oh, you know what? I know who is, and I know why I don't. I know why that I wouldn't otherwise think of that. I know who Antichrist number 3 is.
You do?
It's not really fair, yeah, because that was Carrie.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Because that was certainly later. Because we were already. I remember you asking me to pass her a note because she was working at Dairy Queen and you went to Park, and I was just chatting with her because we knew her. I knew her from Knowledge Bowl.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun time.
No.
Let's see.
I do remember going in front of what was Anderson. I remember you driving in front of her house in the winter, and your car did a 360 right in front of the house.
Yes, I did. I did uncontrollable O turns. Actually, they were controlled. I was under control the whole time, but
yeah, no, that was not under control. I mean, we definitely did donuts in the parking lot quite a bit, but that was not one of them. That was going straight around. That was an unnatural act. I think that might be why we started saying Antichrist, because she spun your car to kind of spook you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. No, I remember going down that street though, and it's like, okay, ready, watch this, and yeah, I think I had tried just a 180 at first, and I'm like, I bet I could do a 360 too. I remember it happening to me totally by accident though. It was one of those streets that were around the middle school, and I was going along, and yeah, I just totally lost control because there was ice all over the road and or street, and yeah, I ended up going sideways for a time, and I ended up stopping because one of the sewer covers was not covered in ice. And my tires hit those. Like, oh, thank God. I was afraid I was going to end up wrecking the car or something. Then I'd really hear about it. Let's see.
Not like plowing the unplowed stacks of snow in the middle of the road.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think the cops were after us that night.
Yeah, they were.
Well, they didn't really say.
No, because he said that. Because we were driving down and you couldn't see out your back window, and you wondered if it was someone else from school was following us. So I half climbed out of the car to see what it was. I said, "Nah, it's nobody." Yeah. And then the lights went on.
Yeah.
And then
he came up and walked to our car, shined his flashlight like down by our feet, probably to check for beer cans or something like that. And he just said, "Oh, sorry, I've got the wrong car."
Yeah. I thought that he had explained that someone was looking around, or someone had reported a car doing what we were doing, basically.
No. Because that was our speculation after the fact. Because we were thinking they were busting someone down at Gomsrud, so we went down there too, and then we didn't see them. So then we started driving back to your place, and then that's when all that happened. Yeah. And then we're like, holy crap, what if they were looking for us? Then it dawned on us that, oh, shit. Yeah, Yeah, you haven't had very good luck with the Fairmont police, have you? Oh my gosh. Let's see, who else? We got a...
Fortunately, my record hasn't followed me here.
Yeah. Got a short one here from Mike, but it doesn't really say much. Another one from Jim Sundberg, but doesn't really say too much there. Okay, now I'm on the senior. And you didn't write as much.
No, I was tired. Well, see, okay, so
probably
you
because you didn't write in it, because you were in Michigan and I was here.
Oh. No, so senior you mean 89. I didn't have anyone write my senior year.
Yeah. Because someone makes a comment about passing my yearbook to the next person, and oh, here we go. Andy Beckendorf. No, wait, that's not it. She does say something about the yearbook, though. Since you signed my yearbook, I'll sign yours. Good luck in college and in life.
I will. There is another line from your
Oh,
note.
Dickweed. Here we go.
Oh, there you go.
Or should we call him Reverend Dickweed?
Yeah, have some respect.
Hey, Todd. Boy, I'm sure glad I got to possess your yearbook for so long. It gives me the illusion of power. Best of luck at school, even if you switch to MSU. Have a happy life, you nut. Long live Star Trek. All right. Okay, Travis. He finally signed one of mine. Hey, dude, righteous.
That sounds exactly like Travis.
Yeah, it does. How's the college life? Better than this hole in the planet, I hope. It's too bad that you graduated already, otherwise you could see what real seniors are like. Ha. Yeah, that's funny. So far this year, Wait. Okay, so far this year has been a real joke. I have to put up with dickweed at lunch now. Well, enjoy yourself, and in the name of Red, have a day.
Have a day.
Ryan Moss. How's it going, big guy? I know, you're probably still pissed at me, and you probably don't want me to write in this, so I will. Ha ha ha.
Why were you pissed at him?
Remember when he would kidnap me?
Yeah, well, I mean, I always thought we all kidnapped you.
Well,
but he did take things to extremes.
Yeah, he took things to extremes. Anyway, you've been a lot of fun, even though I did tend to make fun of you a little. Sorry, dude. Let's see. Have a kickin' time at college, don't party too much. Just kidding. By the way, I think Prince sucks too, but I won't tell you that anymore. See ya, Ryan Moss. Oh, Rob Lammers. God bless you and your children. Have a blast at college. Oh God, Kevin, he did it again. He wrote in the same fashion as he did my other yearbook. Mr. Todd, you've not... Oh God, then he starts writing backwards too. Not... Something... Oh, wait. Okay, you're not in high school anymore. Just to remind you. What, like I forgot? Well, homeroom is pretty boring without you and Matt now. It is so quiet, so underlined. Well, I hope your life is going okay. Hope you're having fun with all those college women. And I hope they don't drown you with their affection. Or I hope they do, however you look at it. Well, anyways, have fun and keep out of trouble. P.S. Prince sucks. It's like,
you were unconvinced by all those stated opinions.
Yeah, take that final jab. Prince sucks.
Prince sucks. Good night. Good night, Minneapolis. Your household finds it funny.
Yeah. I got the girls playing the Wii behind me somewhere. Let's see. Oh, we've got one from Tammy Flanagan. How does it feel to finally be in college? Maybe some of this I shouldn't go into.
Oh, whoa.
Well, I don't know if she would want me to talk about some of this stuff. But, okay.
You didn't clear your yearbook before you decided just to plunge in and publish something?
Oh, no. When am I going to do that? Let's see. Well, that's pretty much the gist of it, in my yearbooks anyways. Inside we have Corey with his USA shirt on.
You just looking at pictures now? Hey, there's... Holy cow. Me, you, and Mike actually have a picture in there. On page 7.
Page 7?
Homeroom, yeah, homeroom picture. How about that? Right next to Mr. Fronta's Deutsch class. Not in the senior yearbook, in the junior one.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm on page 7 and I don't see that. See, page 7. For all of you listening at home.
Yeah, all of you following along. Turn the page. Doodling.
Oh yeah, holy shit, there we are.
I don't think I ever noticed that before. Maybe I did. I don't remember noticing it.
Me and my fro. Back when I had hair.
You flaunted it.
Like, I'm gonna enjoy my hair while I still have it.
I was looking through there. I was trying to see if there were any pictures in from the German class trips, because that would have been the summer before then.
I don't recall seeing any. Yeah. So, that's our yearbooks.
Oh yeah, do you know, there you go. Do you know where you are in the class picture?
Okay, this
that
is...
one? I can find...
Oh, there it is.
I can find Elbow. I could not find me. I know where I was in the track team picture. I don't know where I was in that one.
Let's see, there's...
I thought I was toward the left.
There's Labosh. Yeah, I think we are. There's Chris.
Yeah, I see Cameron. Oh, yeah, we're up, upper left. Like fourth row down.
Yep, I was just gonna say. We saw each other at the same time there.
Yeah.
Yep, we got, looks like Shane Tonneson right in front of us. With, Mike LaRoe. Oh, Mr. Bullock's right behind us. And Jim Sundberg right behind him. So, yeah.
Elbow looks to me like he's doing a Jim McMahon thing. He just doesn't have his headband, otherwise he'd be doing that.
Yeah, that's Elbow for you.
Everyone in the front row looks like they're cold.
I think it was a little chilly that day, maybe in the 50s.
If for some reason on the right-hand side, in the second and third row, everyone's got their heads tilted.
Maybe it was windy?
That was the thing. Yeah, that was really windy. You couldn't even hold your head up.
Yeah, we almost didn't start this Flamecast on time because I was in Rochester. Went to a movie, actually. Went to finally go see Transformers: Age of Extinction.
Oh, did you? I didn't see it. I don't know that I need to see it.
Nah. Wait. Well, I was going to say wait for it to come out on Netflix or something, but no, I wouldn't even say that.
Did you hear?
It's a Michael Bay film. That's all I gotta say.
Well, yeah. Did you hear about the guys who watched? I mean, Age of Extinction isn't out, but they watched the former 3 all simultaneously. And like
Oh,
the
really?
action sequences and everything all line up.
Oh my
Like
god.
like the pace of the movie is exactly the same.
It's a formula. Ugh,
People
good
eat it up.
lord.
It's a formula that makes hundreds of millions of dollars. I guess that's kind of how Coke is too.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Yeah, I got done watching that, and I don't know if you've ever been to that Texas Roadhouse restaurant.
Yep. Good green
Yeah,
beans.
yeah. Didn't get green beans, but I got a good cheeseburger out of the deal. Didn't go
Out
for
of
the
the
steak
deal,
this
you
time. Yeah.
bargained for it.
Well, no, but well, pay your money, get a hamburger. Yeah, I guess that's a deal in a way. Um, yeah, I get done eating, and it's like talking for a while, and I went with Corey, by the way. Um, Not like I went by myself. And yeah, get home, and there was like 15 minutes before 7 o'clock. I'm like, holy crap! I gotta get my mic set up and everything. But so yeah, almost didn't start on time, but and then you had to find some yearbooks anyway, so that was all right.
It worked out.
Yes, it did. And I've got the laugh track going behind me. Actually, I think they're dancing. Well, maybe not. I see the reflection in one of my poster frames. And I'm not sure what the heck they're watching. But it looks kind of weird. Anyways. Anyways, I guess we've been going about an hour.
Yep. Oh, we have to end with the senior one, senior banquet, page 58, the Hall of Fame.
Oh.
Todd for shyest.
Yes, I did. How did that happen?
Well, because you, I don't know if you thought you wouldn't do anything or whatever, but we were trying to. I know we ran a campaign for you for shyest, which of course made you shy because we were shouting it in the hallway in between classes. But it was I mean, that's really my only brush with politics, but it was successful.
What did you get? Tallest?
Yeah.
Just looking at the picture, it's like there's everyone else, and it goes up, and then you on the right hand side.
I look like I'm just barely clearing the ceiling. I don't remember being that close.
Holy crap, you weren't that much taller than me.
No, we're on a riser.
Okay, you're standing on something. Because that's just unnatural. Yeah. Me in a tie.
A skinny tie. Quite stylish.
Yeah. Yep, that thing's long gone.
It'll be back. We've been through the 70s, right? Bell bottoms and all that. When skinny tie's coming back?
I think it's about the same time that those Miami Vice shirts come back. The Don Johnson shirt. Yeah, with the mullet. God. Yeah, there's a few mullets in here, I see.
Oh, there's a few.
Yeah. All right, then. Well, I guess that's Flamecast for this time, month, couple weeks. I don't know. Anyways, but so yeah. I guess we'll sign off then. This is Todd Pletz.
That's Spielman.
And that's a wrap.